What's going on, everybody? My name is Peter. I'm your host of Unrestricted. Today, we're gonna talk about the modern day Holocaust. When I think of a modern Holocaust, I can't help but see Palestinian innocent people, men, women, and children, dying every day in vain from a brutal attack on humanity and most basic human freedoms known to man. Things like food, water, and the right to be safe from indiscriminate bombing, shooting, terror under the guise of war on terror. There's always a war on terror, and the war on drugs have a complete opposite effect. I found it deeply ironic that a lot of extremist Israelis who cry about the Holocaust literally every single day on TV, in the news, in newspapers, online, you name it, despite almost all of them have never experienced. Their collective remind me of some African American extremists that literally claim they experienced slavery in their DNA. My question to those people is, when has it ever been okay for anyone to be irresponsible and refuse to take responsibilities for your own actions? Without further ado, I will leave you with this video. You can see Egypt completely and totally have control over the borders and what we call the buffer zone, where you can see here trucks that come through Egypt into the borders of Palestine is still armed by IDF soldiers. Egypt controls the Rafah crossing, but imports are monitored by Israel. Kids are just struggling to get water. It is sad, it's terrible to see, and it is true. 2+ million people into an almost 50-mile or 30-mile square. What could go wrong, right? No plague, no disease, no famine, nothing. And let's not give them water, let's not give them shelter. So imagine just water. Like, imagine if you're trying to fight for just a mattress to sleep on. So Egypt, they seem to be on the same page with the Israeli government. In fact, there are some rumors that the Egyptian president has ties with the Israeli government, and there are also rumors about burying his own mom in Israel. You can see the ultimate destruction here. You can see these, what they try to convince you that they are the Hamas terrorists. They are the people that they're too dangerous. They just are here to terrorize civilians. And here's a video just by the Rafah Egyptian borders. The Palestinians are pleading for their lives and asking the Egyptian soldiers food or water. Look how the Egyptian government and the Egyptian soldiers respond. Obviously, they don't just go rogue. These are instructions and directions from the head of the military. It's unclear to me whether they're firing at people or just firing warning shots in the air, but either way, it's terrible. And despite all of what's happening, I really love this scene. I love the depiction of kids flying kites in the middle of all this. Kids are still trying to enjoy life, try to have fun, enjoyable moments, and they actually teach us a very good lesson here. And if you survive all that, what could go wrong with getting sprayed by some white phosphorus, right? And that's where the IDF and the Israeli government, the Egyptian government, I would have to assume that they already are aware, or they were aware of the attack with white phosphorus on these innocent people. In fact, I would argue that this attack would also affect the Egyptian soldiers on the borders. It would affect the Egyptian soldiers on the borders because it's obviously going to hurt them. You can see the borders on the left. The sea is at the far end of the screen. And you can see the attacks are coming through, and even kids are screaming, bleeding for their lives. If that doesn't scream modern day Holocaust, if that doesn't scream war crime, if that doesn't scream genocide, if that doesn't scream ethnic cleansing, nothing else will. That's it for today, guys. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Leave me a comment below and let's get this conversation going. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.